JC King. I'm back with another video. Excuse me. I'm sitting in the dark. It's cold because the electricity is still not on. And there's really ain't no need for it to not be. Really. I feel like somebody got a hold of somebody else's money and they just spending it on this kind of shit right here. Straight up. Somebody got a hold of somebody's estate and they could possibly be using it to protect someone, or they're using it to try to tear someone up or down. It's it's really sinister and is really to capture someone. Could you imagine? Really? Being like loved secretly but hated publicly and dehumanized to the point where people are okay with it? Like, you have to be a really strong person. You almost have to be the last one standing. You almost have to be. You almost have to be very fucking strong. You know what I'm saying? For your lovers to be possibly envious, or their people that are in the likeness of them, right? Their clones or whatever, being evil, their eye being evil towards you, right? Their mouth saying one thing, but they're actually thinking or harboring different type of intentions. And then to have someone be believed that someone may know is very manipulative. They come off sweet and very sweet and very studious and things like this, but they're actually a little insane. Actually, I feel like this masculine knows the dark or whatever that this feminine has feelings or obsession with me. It's kind of gross, actually. I don't know. I don't like it. I feel like somebody just had to get next to somebody, I don't know, just to try to cut them down or something like this, okay? I don't know what this is. It's actually, I don't know. It's something like, again, somebody yelling, Mayday, Mayday, or even like, what do you call it with the fox or whatever? I mean, no, the boy that cried wolf or something like this. It's something very disturbing. I feel like I'm going. Let's go with two different scenarios. That my royal servants have turned against me in some type of way here, okay? Um, and joined with a sewer maiden energy in order to overtake my kingdom. Okay, they felt rejected, not knowing that the sewer maiden maybe, yeah, hold on one second. Not knowing that the sewer maiden is the mastermind. You just let the sewer maiden, because of her reach of information or the reach of something, right? That you think is fascinating, that she can tell you about your relationships and shit like this. But you let the sewer maiden over the feminine energy that can tell you how to operate and move mountains and move the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, what are you doing? You only gonna get a certain height or level or something. So what is this? This is a Gemini or somebody else trying to capture, the Holy One of Israel, so that they can have that access to heightened levels of something, but refuse to let this person rise and sit on their throne. You mean to tell me you want to use me as a conduit of energy and act like, oh, this nothing to see here. This person is nobody. They have nothing to offer. But the whole time, this sick sewer maiden or Ursula energy just wants my fucking soul. Okay? This may be one of these people that want to get in my fucking skin. You fucking people are crazy, dude. So they'll sit there in your face and tell you everything you want to hear. Cause bitch, my eye. It's my motherfucking eye. So how am I not going to fucking see, even what you motherfuckers do? It's almost like that card, the world card, in the it's like the world card that I pulled the other day with those women sitting up there knitting or whatever and looking at those people like animals. The thing you fucked up is that I'm not a fucking animal. As soon as you come towards me, bitch, that's what you're gonna become. An insect, a bug, something that can be fucking squashed. And even your fucking master energy, whoever the fuck he is, think that you're gonna sweet talk me and talk that shit to me, and you always smile in my face, you wanna fucking take my place. All you motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. It's over. It's a fucking wrap. No more cycles or whatever the fuck you're talking about. See, I wasn't even supposed to get mad in this video, and it's just happening. I don't give a fuck who the fuck it is. I don't give a fuck if the same motherfuckers in the house with me now. You understand what the fuck I'm saying? So with the world card, with those women sitting up there that I've been somewhat representing here, and they've been working feverishly for themselves and very selfishly. I'm the eye that sits over them bitches, and that's why you mad. So you decide I sit over my eye sits over them bitches. They sit below me, but they look down on me. You have given them a microscope to look into my life like I'm a fucking animal, knowing that I'm the motherfucker on top. So I guess that would be high or low motherfucking treason. And I guess that means you motherfuckers gotta go. Because obviously somebody thought that that's how fucking weak I was. Somebody thought that because I was so sweet and I just, over and over again, it's like I'm asking source, if I can't see these motherfuckers and you can, and I'm not talking about no fucking mommy water or no motherfucking body else that think they can do what the fuck I do. I am talking about, or no sewer maiden that has built up an army under this fucking stairs, all right, in order to try to overthrow the holy one, bitch, and get rid of the real God fucking energy. You out of your motherfucking mind. Or try to own or possess or stroke, or just because you like my energy and I keep fucking saying no and your motherfuckers keep coming, get the fuck out of my fucking energy, dude. It's really just a little bit irritating to me. It really is. It really is. I feel like when I block energy and shit like this, you motherfucker. See, it's I guess whoever I blocked and said with this X energy, I don't want them in my energy. I don't want them coming in my field. I guess somebody thought I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I guess that somebody thought, oh, that means put them on the team. No, stupid motherfuckers. I don't even know who this message is for, because I feel like what I'm definitely feel like with that card, I went to sleep with that card on my mind. And yes, I went to sleep in peace and motherfucking quiet right up in here in this damn depth of this fucking blackout, because I ain't scared of none of you motherfuckers. That's why. Right in the depths of the blackout, I went my motherfucking ass to sleep. And I slept a little bit good too. I didn't get to get in the shower and shit I actually need to do before I got into bed, but it's okay. Should nobody be sneaking around this motherfucker anyways, trying to lift up the blanket and see what the fuck going on. Now, like I said, I feel like there's as above, so below. The masculines below, and these may be the ones that I cared for, that are running with these crowd of hooligans or heathens. They favored them over me for some fucking reason. They treat them some kind of way and treat me like shit, but they favored them. But my feelings ain't hurt because I know who the fuck I am. These may be people that wanted me to serve as their underground king, queen, or serpent queen, or something of that nature, or some shit like this. All right. They may have been exalted at one point in time, and now they're laid low, and they don't want me to exalt. I don't know what the fuck this is, but I got to be on top. I cannot afford to be no fucking where else. I cannot afford to be nowhere else. I cannot, because of this type of shit. I cannot afford. I can't afford it. I can't afford for no more half conversations and half truths, knowing that I'm fully the fuck supposed to be tapped in. I can't. I'm not gonna go for it. So you tap another motherfucker in, okay, into my house, dude. What are you doing? And then when I talk down about these people or to these people and about their true colors, you're sitting there as if I am making something up, dude. I know what I'm talking about. You can use them bitches to do your dirty work somewhere else. But when they come for me with that shit, I'm going to point it out because I can see. It's just as simple as that. And then she might got she might got you all up on her tip or whatever the fuck it is. All right. Because that's what some of them have. But it don't matter to me. And it has to matter for me in this time. So you are wrong, Samael. Okay? This is this energy of one of these masculine energies probably being a fucking twin or something of mine. Nah. That has lived their life extensively and then has failed and then it also built something otherwise, but don't want me to have a damn thing. Because whoever it is wants to control me and they want to have my energy for themselves and their fucking minions. And I'm not having that shit. They want me to think that it's only one of them and it's only one of them and many of me. But no, it's only one of me too. If it was another one out here that had my same energy or a holy one, then I would be able to feel her, and I can't feel one. I don't fuck that. This just been some tricky. Even the masculines, I feel like sit energy, words or something like this to do something. It was just a game. It was just to rouse. It was just to get get the gazelle running or some shit like this on the big takeover. Okay, it's to get the gazelle to take off running or something like this. Okay, to have fun with the food before they capture it or kill it with the queen slash king. To stir, I think it's the Bob Marley said the worst thing that a man could do is stir up emotions or love in a woman just to shut her down or some shit like this. That's what you thought. That's what you thought. Or some of this shit, I'm realizing these motherfuckers are so crazy. Their low vibrating selves or their clones are so crazy of these men that they will possibly say all that stuff, right? And they meant opposite the whole time. But they're addicted to your energy, just like they bitches is. They need to drink from me. They need to drink something from me. They need to make me think that they're not, so I can be low vibrating and think I'm nothing. But that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. And they want the world to think I deserve it. You see how that could be in a good way or a bad way? They want the world to think I deserve it because they know I hold and I retain a lot of what the fuck I know to be kind or something to, but it does not work for me once I feel like you on. So again, if you coming at me, I best know if you on the right side of the team or not because everybody can fucking get it. When I feel like I'm minding my business and I'm shielding myself and I have my cub here and somebody is trying to come over this motherfucker and I'm not sure where you stand, motherfucker, I will rather your ass just be knocked down. You understand what I'm saying? I don't take no motherfucking chances. because I don't go out looking for trouble. I don't go sneaking around people's houses and all that bullshit. I don't send people out to do shit to people. I ask the universe, block this motherfucker off with their head, whatever. I'm moving the fuck on. I don't give a fuck about how many heads roll. If you doing something like what these people have been doing or calling themselves doing, I'm not saying that some of these people don't have good qualities. I am just saying, what are you doing? I see what you're doing. You're trying to overthrow or dethrone a fucking queen slash king, and you're not going to do it. I will not step down. I not move over none of that shit. I will not take the back seat. I will not hide. I will not none of that. I will be this energy when they say, and they will reign with Christ. Who is the fuck is they? Not them bitches, because they ain't gonna have no motherfucking heads for coming for me. I'm not saying that they're not talented in what they do, but if you could be manipulated or paid to say or do something else, bitch, then you're not worthy to rule in this fucking kingdom. And that's the fuck it. Ain't no nigga. I don't love no nigga that much either to have a motherfucker up in my energy like that. At this point, it don't fucking matter to me. I've been asking God the past couple days. Yes. Yes. Because I know my heart. I know my mind doesn't sit here and dwell and contemplate on somebody and how to attack them. If anything, most of this time I have been thinking of how to love somebody, or what am I missing? Am I do not I not love people? How can I do this or be more loving or some shit like this? I have not been thinking of how to harm no fucking body unless it's one of these crazy motherfuckers. Unless it's one of these crazy motherfuckers that been coming at me some kind of sideways or trying to come up on the kingdom. And I'm not having it. My red, my, I don't know why this thing's doing this. I know that my reign is strong and it's forever. So I don't know what nobody else is talking about. I don't know what nobody. It's either these people can start to work with a motherfucker or whatever. If we talk about sewer main energy, then maybe it's time to smoke the monsters out. I don't know. I can't tell you what to tell you what to do. You should have put them on a leash. You should, oh yeah, maybe a lease. Yeah, temporary. But I know one thing, it's enough. I know one thing somebody got right. This is enough. This is enough of people trying to come for my fucking energy. That it's enough of that. But usually, this is some gentle kind of way of these people have stolen something from me, maybe even finances, and they're using it in a nice way to make me think this is a nice capture. This is a nice thing that we're doing. This is your ancestors coming in to clarify something. But really, someone is obsessed with somebody else in a creepy way, and they have made sure to go up top to someone and connect with somebody that's in a higher elevated status or still tapped in to try to capture the queen slash king in some type of fucking way. So that a sewer maiden would be put and raised above the fucking emperor, empress, the one that has come. And that's just it. That is just it. So when we look at that mommy water energy, you just be sure it are the person that's calling themselves that today. Are they the serpent that's around the neck of that woman um that she has around her neck? Is it the actual energy? Are we talking about a sewer maiden? There's always a flip to every single script. It's okay to do it with the Bible these days with people, right? It's okay to denounce that. But when we're talking about these particular people that are calling themselves these names right now, these so-called deities and things like this, nobody is really fact checking. just because they have some gifts that been installed by China or Russia or some shit like this. Y'all better quit playing with me. You best quit playing. All you's got to do is update and chip and these other motherfuckers and leave the old heads. You know what I'm saying? Maybe and I'm thinking that also these may be some people that been, got the antidote in the boosters, okay? But all you got to do is try to make this person naked and afraid and not and keep them out of the loop. That's all you have to do to make someone feel some kind of way, and then bring someone else in to swoop in their husband that they have been hiding money with in the background away from this empress or whatever, and then like end her or dismantle her or disrobe her or take away her rights or something like this. Okay, turn her into a peasant and say, I'm just doing this to protect you, when really you want to over fucking throw me. All right, and it's not gonna be happening. That's it. Now, I don't know. I feel like there is a divide between good and evil. I feel like there are some people that's fighting something, but there's some that are a little bit haughtier, that are coming off as if, they're so pleasant and kind and everything like this, when they're really sinister and conniving, and they really have to go. They really have to go. There's really no way of these people trying to remove my power. Whatever they've been doing, whatever their nest or whatever they're fucking putting together with all these little sticks, teeny tiny little sticks and branches that they're bringing and gathering around. If it ain't got nothing to do with me, it ain't got nothing to do with you. Motherfucker, we can pull the plug. If it ain't got nothing to do with me, standing in my full power and authority over these motherfuckers, then it ain't got nothing to do with you. Because I cannot afford to, nor will I continue to stay on this motherfucking planet, okay, with you motherfuckers on this level. It just ain't gonna happen. There's no growth or nothing for me. Motherfuckers is just sucking and draining from me. I'm not getting anything out of the picture from what I could tell. So I don't know what the fuck to say. So again, I guess that wouldn't matter to me. And the fact that, see how these people are operating is gruesome to me. That means it's time to start the fuck over. It's time to knock all the pieces off the board, all the motherfucking pieces off the board, and start the fuck over. That means that this is what these people knew would happen. And so they worked really diligently to make sure that this couldn't happen. But it can still happen. Because there's some people that are on this earth that are tired of this shit too. And they still are in positions you think you might have mind controlled them, but you can't. And it's not even a hopeless situation. Because I know some of us still remain. It may be a hopeless to other motherfuckers, but to me, it's really not. It's what you call getting stuff in order. I feel like this is definitely why, because some of these creatures were not people. They were not a people, dude, and they had to be burned. That is what all these mass graves is for. That is what some of these kings, I think it was Charles or something like that, burned all them fucking witches and all that shit. I see now. I see. Somebody wanted me to see real good why some people did some of the shit that they did. It got to be God. It got to be the real God that's showing me now. Let me show you why. You see? Even though I know I've been sensing and I've been picking up on why, but I want you to know why. It's all a test. And I'm thinking, you do know, sitting here having me complain about these people like this online and put them on blast online, it weakens my energy. And I feel like that's what somebody wanted to do, but it's still like, I don't know. I seen this bag right earlier when I was driving down the street, and it looked like snake skin. I don't know why it did. Maybe it was like the wear and tear from the weather or something like this, but it seemed like a big old snake had shed its skin right there, and moved on or something like that. Okay. It's like a snake has shed their old skin and is feeling new or made new and been taken. It's almost like somebody took my empire and now they have bought my nice men or my nice kings, and they can't have them. Those are my forever fucking kings. Those are my forever empress energies or whatever the fuck they are. Those are mine. And I feel like somebody's actually trying to keep me away from some type of something here, all right? And somebody is also was trying to get close, okay? I don't know what for or something like this, because this was not to cut the power off at like the time they did was not a good. If somebody was trying to come over here and do some old crazy shit, it was not a good. It was probably not a good idea. And I feel like this would be a lot what somebody did because it's so funny because there's something about washing with blood or something. So it would be funny how somebody would be upset. Maybe because I got one teeny little victory today. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah. This is so weird. All of this is so strange to me. Somewhat. It's like I feel like these people that play these particular type of games, they in times like this they will be filled and riddled with fear. And I'm not. I'm just like, what's next? Like, okay. So, okay. And like it could like be somebody taking a lie detector test right now. And that's exactly what they're gonna see. Like, I don't even know, like sometimes I scare me with the lack of concern, like the lack of fear in times of fear. Like I really, I really do feel like I don't know exactly what's coming next or something like this, but it's really like whatever it is, you're gonna be okay. So, you know what I'm saying? Somebody wants to make something about jealousy or something like this, but no, these bitches that did you fuck, we talking about beyond jealousy. These women, some of these women are obsessed, and it's creepy because I cannot tell if this is in a good way or a bad way. With a lot of them, I feel like it's both. It's like it's like we know we can't go against this person because of such and such or something like this. But if we can turn such and such against her too, and let them know that they have something to worry about, that in the future we saw that she's going to be the real queen over everything, then we can get these men to do whatever the fuck they want to do or whatever to dismantle her. And I mean, that's just what's in the Bible. I mean, I don't know the exact scriptures or whatever, but somebody was shown something. Somebody was shown something. And somebody want to come in just to still cut somebody down. Somebody want to come in just to say, it wasn't, yeah, right? It's almost like I remember when I used to go to when I came to the town that I was from or whatever, okay? And I was coming from a different town and I came in there, right? And it's like I'm hearing Star, somebody's name could be Star, okay? Something like that. But I remember coming to that school, okay? And there was this girl, I think her name was Charvelis or something. I don't know, but these girls and Jovan and all them, I remember going to that school. But I don't know why Glover just came up too. I don't know. But I remember going into that school and these girls are ruthless. I knew that like I didn't smell or anything like this. And so this is why this is starting to stir up these things again. Okay. This is because it's like these little cycles or something like this that people try to put me through or something like this to put me through something, right? So they were like, "Oh my goodness." Oh, and they were upset because one of the cute boys that they've been going to school with since middle school and everything. I mean, since elementary school. This is a group of kids that when I was going to Webster or whatever. Okay, this is a group of kids that were grew up together, right? And they were going into the sixth, seventh. I mean, I think we were going into the sixth or the eighth grade. I can't remember. And they've been growing up with these boys and playing with them, liking them, kissing them behind buildings and shit, doing that, whatever, whatever. And then could you imagine a girl coming from the next town over or something like that, right? And I had my sister, with me or whatever. But coming into the school, and then the boy that probably a lot of girls could have probably liked or whatever, right? And matter of fact, I think he may be Gemini breed. I'm really thinking he Gemini breed. Okay. So could you have okay, I liked him too a lot or whatever, but he played too much. And then his mama didn't like me. But the girls at school didn't like me either. So, the mama didn't like me and the girls didn't like me at school because he liked me. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like they all wanted to fight. And so they would be like, "Oh, somebody smell. Oh, somebody stink. Oh, this and that." And it's almost the same thing a little bit with with my BFF. You know what I'm saying? She, like the Hispanic girls and stuff like that wanted to fight her, and it's almost like a lot of the so-called black girls wanted to fight me. It's kind of like I don't know. We just had a lot, and I feel like that was what bonded us together. I feel like that's what bonded me and my bestie together. All right. Um, but more people were willing to come at her. More, Latina girls maybe was a little bit more, what I'm saying? We might have had a little bit of fear of our mamas, and us, but we would look at them like they talk to their mama like and we like, oh shit, we can't talk to our mama like that. Y'all can talk to your mama like that. We can't talk to our mama like that. So it just was like a little bit, of a different cultural something, okay? But I remember that. I remember her being jumped and stuff like that, and people wanted to fight her. And it was the same thing with me. So um, so what was I gonna say? Goodness, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, so I'm just thinking back down memory lane as to how now we're grown or whatever and out of school and things like this. And I feel like this is the same thing. Like these girls online are doing basically the same thing. Why did I see her? I can't remember what her name was. Real light skin. Aisha, no, I can't. Irby, I think her last name was Irby. Why did I just see her? I don't know. But anyways, um, but it's the same thing now, okay? But it's almost, huh? Okay, hold on one second. So it's like now they've taken whatever masculine energies would be my allies, and they made sure that they don't, or these masculines are mad because they feel turned down or something like this. And so now this is the time for them to bite. But I feel like I'm grown. I went through these lessons. Source has showed me shit, and I feel like that's just it. None of these motherfuckers is over me. It's period. It's done. It's a wrap. It's been stated. It's been written. It's known, and that's just what the fuck it is. It's just like, oh, okay, 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 okay. So the three wise men, whoever fuck this is, they can't be trusted no more. Okay, it's cool. And I feel like this has to do with people being caught red-handed taking something from a fucking empire. Yes, yes, hold on a second. So they thought, okay. Here, let me see.